Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the Farms News Podcast for this week. It's your contrarian agrarian, Sue Belcom.
And Annie Carlson.
And we're going to talk about Week 7. The countdown to farm beginnings is almost at a close. What is Farm Beginnings anyway?
Farm Beginnings is our Keystone education course. It takes you from dream to reality. So if you're ever wanted to farm, don't have any idea what you're going to do yet, if you're currently farming, want to add some new enterprises, want to change the way you're farming to a more sustainable and organic way, if you want to add people to your farm, maybe bring some children back or bring in some new people as business partners, this is the course for you. It's 8 sessions. It meets 2 Saturdays per month in October, November, December, and January.
January, December, November, even October. Pretty iffy weather, if you ask me. And these classes are held in Medina at the Carl Limver Memorial Classroom. But what if you couldn't make it to a class, or maybe you just don't want to drive 200 miles for 8 Saturdays?
You can log on from the comfort of your own home, Sue, through our webinar system. I call it Log On and Learn. You can sit back with a cup of coffee, sit in your pajamas, log onto your computer, put the laptop in your lap as you sit in your recliner, and participate with the Farm Beginnings program.
Annie, that's off the hook! What's the 7th session about anyway?
The 7th session is business planning, record keeping, and taxes. All those little things that you don't think about until it's too late.
Oh, God, I'm not very good at that because I absolutely hate paperwork. But why is that so important, and who's going to help the farmers out with that information?
Business planning, record keeping, and taxes is important because as soon as you need it, it's too late to start. So we want to train farmers to start from the beginning, keeping track of records. How do you know what records to keep track of? So we're bringing in 3 actually, very experienced farmers. The first one is Keith Knutson. Keith farms up by Bottineau. He does some really cool stuff. Keith also is a farm business management instructor. So he knows what records a farmer really needs to keep and how to keep track of them. He's going to talk about cash flow. He's going to talk about taxes and that sort of thing. Our other 2 farmers are 2 women that I just love working with. The first one is Teresa Podal from Prairie Road Organics. She's going to talk about organic certification. She's going to talk about how to master the paperwork monster. Between their different business enterprises and their organic certification, there's a lot of paperwork that passes through that office. So Teresa's going to show us how she manages all of that paper. And then Carrie Stroh is the third presenter. Carrie is operating an organic farm by Tappan with her husband Brian, and she's also the executive director of the Northern Plains Sustainable Ag Society. So Carrie's going to show how they keep records, what records they need to keep, and how they do that. It's not important to write down absolutely everything, but you do need to take some records, and she's going to share what records they keep for their different enterprises.
And from what I know about Carrie, she's actually gotten her teenage boys to keep good records in their farmer's market garden, and to me that's pretty amazing, but they've got it down pretty good. So if you're out there and you want to know more about record keeping, too late. You should have signed up for our Farm Beginnings course, which began back in October. But if you want information about the next Farm Beginnings course, or if you're hearing this before October 12th, you can still sign up. Call us at 701-486-3569 or email info@farms.org for more information.
You can find future podcasts on our new website, farmsnews.com. You can find old podcasts there too.
Yay!
Or on our YouTube channel at youtube.com/farmsnews and our very own iTunes channel. It's easy to join us every week for Farms News.
But it's not just about us. If you have an issue, a comment, maybe you read something that you don't understand, we can help you figure it out. Would you like to be a guest on our next episode? We'll actually ask you questions about what you read. Just call us at 701-527-5169 or 701-486-3569 or email info@farms.org.
Don't forget to stop by often at farmsnews.com. We'll see you next week on the Farms News Podcast Network.
Bye now.